Hi everybody, for today's video we're going to show you from start to finish how to start a loop within Command using opportunities, and then how to upload your finished documents using that connection. So in Command we are going to create an opportunity. So we're going to go to the opportunities section. We're going to create the opportunity. We're going to go through the process of creating the opportunity. I'm going to pick that this is a buyer. I'm going to select my client. Once again, remember your client has to be in your database, in your contacts, in order to create an opportunity for them. If they are not, you will have to go do that first. Test person. I'm going to name the opportunity once again too on this. Make sure your opportunity name includes the address of the property. If you don't have the address of the property yet, then you will have to change it before you submit your paperwork. And then you can fill out the stuff if you have it. Otherwise, you can just go forward and create the opportunity. It's going to open up the opportunity for me, and I'm going to go to Documents. And then I'm going to pick my checklist type. So is it a residential or is it a commercial? In this case, we're going to say it's residential. Okay, so once the checklist is here, now over here we have start a transaction. And so because I have both my DocuSign and my .loop hooked up with my Command, I can choose either of these. So I can either start a room with DocuSign or I can start a loop. Now most people right now are using .loop, so most people are going to choose .loop. If you're only just seeing start a transaction, no pull down, it means you're only signed up for one of these things, whether it be DocuSign or .loop, one or the other. So you should check your settings to see where you are with that. And there'll be a video regarding that. And you'll have no choice. It'll just open up, either start a room or it'll start a loop depending on what thing you're signed up for. If you don't even see start transactions, that means you're not signed up with either. So definitely need to look into that. So I'm going to start a loop here. So I'm going to hit .loop. And this is going to change, and you're going to see what it's going to change to go to transaction and sync transaction. So what this did basically is create a loop for me in .loop underneath the same name as my opportunity. So person, buyer, 123 Pear Shaped Boulevard. So if I hit go to transaction, it's going to actually take me right to my loop. And then I can go forward from here, and I can add my templates, I can add documents straight from here, and then get to work. So let's just add some documents here. Actually, because this was a buyer, it's going to bring all those documents in for me. So let's just say I do what I need to do and I need to pass in the paperwork. So let's just say, for the sake of this, to say that I filled out all these documents and they need to be passed in. Back in Command, when I'm ready to start passing in the documents, I can start attaching them one by one. So in the consultation phase, right, you have the buyer contract, you have the agency disclosure. All you would do from here is hit add a file, add it from .loop, and then just select the agency, select the correct file. In this case, it was the agency disclosure. And this is just a list of all the files that are in my actual loop. And I'm just going to assign with that. And then once I have what's in there, I can actually hit submit to the Market Center, and it's going to go to the Market Center. and it's going to say, are you sure you want to submit this for review? And I can just say, I'm going to say cancel because I don't want to submit this because this is a fake loop. And then I would just go through each time. I'd be ready, right? So now let's just say I move to the under contract phase. I would just add the files to where they needed to be added to. In this case, this is the offer. Contract to purchase. You can even just search. So if you're having trouble finding it, this is actually the easier way to do it. And just assign as you go through, and then you would submit this particular thing. And you would submit each one as you go through them. And remember, you should be submitting them throughout the deal. So when you're done with your agency disclosure, you would submit that. When you're done with your under contract stuff, you would submit that. And then you would just go through the whole list. And that's it. And that's it for this particular video. And keep an eye out for more. Thank you.